And welcome to the third installment, guys, of this series. Now listen, I have to explain something to you guys real quick. Ever since the first two videos, I have actually changed, adapted, and molded the point of the series. The goal in the first two videos I had told you was going to be to make 100 or to learn 100 to 200 songs within 2 years, right? But I had also said that I was starting to learn sheet music. Since then, I have realized that the way that I was learning was completely inefficient and incorrect. So now my goal is no longer to be able to memorize 100 to 200 songs, but instead to be able to master sheet music. To be able to read sheet music at a caliber to be able to play songs such as these. Like this. And lastly, my favorite song of all time. It is Thanatos from the Evangelion series, and it is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I love this song with such a passion. It's insane. Especially this version right here. The person who composed this is nothing short of a genius. It's absolutely amazing. They even made it in a jazzy kind of style, so to speak. Like, it's so beautiful, and it's got these complex parts that are just amazing. So what I'll say is this. The goal of this series now is that if I'm able to play this song by the time I turn 21, I'm 19 now, so in 2 years, if in 2 years I'm able to play a song like this in public with the sheet music at full speed, then this series would have been a success. Again, my goal now is to be able to play a song like this, hopefully this song, within 2 years. And if I do, then I would have achieved my goal. But, moving on, where am I actually at now? Right now, I am, well, it's March 31st, so it's practically April 1st. It's March 31st, and I started learning sheet music, like I said, maybe in June of last year. And I stopped after July, so I didn't really start learning it until December. So when I first started learning sheet music in December, oh man, it was humiliating, it was embarrassing, it was horrible. But I had realized I needed to because I had gotten pretty far with the whole memorization tricks of like the light up keyboard, mimicking people's hands, and watching the notes fall, trying to memorize it that way, right? However, you're treating your brain like a meat MP3 player, the world's worst MP3 player. So it's not really efficient, and it's, really just cost effective, so to speak. But I then realized that I needed to learn sheet music, and I needed to do it the proper way. So I started doing that in around December, and in the first 2 months, it was horrible. Synthesia, luckily, which is a beautiful app, luckily tells you the speed at which you played a song and how many errors you did after you played the song. And when I first started doing the sheet music mode, I was playing at like 5-10% for the most simplest of songs, and it was super excruciating, but I did it every single day. It was very, very humbling because I had to learn music like Jingle Bells, and I was going like one note at a time. And oh man. But it was worth it. By February, I got to a point where most easy songs I was able to do rather quickly. And, it is March. All of March is where I've made most of my progress to a point where I'm proud and I'm happy to be able to post my next update. And I'm going to post the next update in 3 to 4 months. Right now, I believe my sight read for like a difficult song should be around 20%, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to be testing my sheet music skills again by sight reading. And now the reason I'm going to do it this way is that if I play a song with the sheet music, which I'm going to play my favorite songs at the end, but if I just played that, then you wouldn't be able to know like, oh, how much of it is sheet music and how much of it is like muscle memory at that point, right? Because did he play it 10 songs before the video? Did he play it 100 times before the video? So I'm going to be sight reading some of these songs. Synthesia luckily has a folder. It literally says easiest, easy, easier, or whatever, and then medium, hard, harder. So I'm gonna sight read a few of these songs so you know where my true, authentic sight reading skills, sheet music skills are at. All right, we're gonna start off in the easiest section. As you can see, most of these were my siblings, but for the sake of trying, to have the most amount of integrity, there's only one song I haven't actually played, and I'm gonna be playing that one. So I'm gonna first listen to it so that I get the kind of like the rhythm and the tempo, and I'm gonna take away the falling notes right here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now, full speed. I wish. So far so good, 92%, only one mistake. Now in the easy section, whatever. Jolly old Saint Nicholas. Let's listen to it first. Okay, now my turn. Okay, 65% speed, not bad. Now in the medium section, we're gonna pick one at random. I like the way this one sounded, so we're gonna do this one. All right. First time playing this. Okay, also 62% speed, that one was not too hard. Alright, now in the hard section, I actually have not played that many songs, I've only ever played 2, and it wasn't with sheet music at the time, but here's where it starts getting fun. We're going to listen to it first. And this one actually has a B flat in it. Perfect. And so a quick disclaimer. Again, I've only been really doing sheet music seriously about 4 months, and I'm at a point where I'm comfortable with where the notes are, connecting them from the chart to the piano itself, but I have not really practiced rhythm all that much. So my weakest point right now with the sheet music is the rhythm. And so if you were to give me something with like, a 6 to 8, what's it called, time signature, or anything really like complicated with like 16th notes or anything like that, I would do horrible. I would butcher it. Sure, if I listened to the song a few times and if I played it a few times, then my brain would know how the song goes, right? But when it comes to sight reading, my speed with it overall is not really good. But that's the beauty of it, because in 2 years it should be perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but you know what I mean. You should see some tremendous progress. Here we go. Okay, first speed, first time playing that, 31% for a more difficult song. Also, you know that I've never played the song before because it tells you right here, it racks up how many times you've actually played the song, and it tells you, suppose I were to go to a different song, like the Yellow Rose of Texas, like Canon in D, I played this in September 30th of 2021. I only played it once. I'll play this song 2 more times right now so that I see how much progress I would make within 3 tries. Right now it's at 31% with 8 errors, and see how much I would do, like, if it's not sight read but after 3 attempts. And third time around was 43% with 4 errors. So as you can see, I obviously improved. If I were to do this 5 to 10 times, eventually I would perfect the song maybe within an hour. And now in the harder, or the hardest section of Synthesia. I'm gonna click one at random. Okay. Canadian lad, whatever. We love the Canadians. Luckily, these are all still somewhat simple in the rhythm side, so it's alleviating. Okay, at sight read speed, this one was at 26%. I will do one more, but I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, this one's longer, but I'll speed up the video, don't worry. This one surprisingly was 36% speed. I could have sworn I was worse, but yeah. Now moving on to the songs I actually want to play, the ones that I really love. By the way, real quick before I do that, I played this song yesterday and it absolutely kicked my ass. It's in 6/8 time signature, and I was trying to practice like rhythm and whatnot, and bruh. So yeah, hopefully by July? Hopefully by July I'll be able to play a song, something like this, pretty easily. All right, this song is Ray's theme from Evangelion #2. And as you can see, I have played it for quite a while. Only once or twice I don't think I used the sheet music, but you can see here in February 19th, I was only at 11% with the sheet music. It was very slow, but practically 10%. And every day, you can see the little gradual climb, the gradual climb. The airs are still about the same, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna play that for you now, and I'm gonna speed it up like around 2 to 3 times speed so that you're not here all day. Okay, wow, I've actually broke into the 30s now. That's the fastest I've ever done it. Shows you pressure does miracles. Um, yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. But 29 airs, and I should be able to play this song with sheet music in front of people by the end of the year. By December, I should be able to get this song. Not necessarily because my sheet music skills going to be at such a level, but because I would have played this song so much that I would have had the muscle memory for it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've played this song multiple times, and I absolutely love it. The last song I'm going to play for you guys is Thanatos, but this is a much easier version than the one I had showed you earlier, the jazz version. I absolutely love this song. Let me show you guys something real fast. I started playing the original Thanatos, I think, yeah, it shows here that in September, right? And look how long it would take me. Let me do it by day earned. It would take me nearly half an hour every single time. There was one that took me 45 minutes. I first started with the right hand, so this is all the times I played it with just the right hand, and this is all the times I played it with just the left hand. Clearly a lot less, love my left hand a lot less apparently. And this is with both hands, but I've spent literal hours playing this song. Like, I absolutely love it, and I have not actually done it yet. I've only done it once with sheet music. Let me flip it. So yeah, I played it with sheet music, 135 airs March 25th, which was around a week ago. And I did it at 14% speed. So my dream song, the dream song that I want to know, I am playing it at around 14% speed with the sheet music. So I guess you can say that's where I'm at with my goal in this series. I'm 14% of the way there. But I'm going to play the easier version for you guys today because, yeah, it's going to take me a lot less time. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so this was significantly shorter because I haven't done the one with this section because it gets a little bit, you could say complicated. So that's the only portion I really like kind of playing right now. So this section will come later. Regardless, that was surprising. It was 59% speed, fastest I've ever done. Even without sheet music from what it seems, and with only 13 airs, which is still a lot of airs, but it's nothing out of the deviation. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I'm really happy with that. And this one, by June, yeah, if it's about to be April tomorrow, by June I should have this one like at 100% and with like less than 3 errors. But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys being here, especially since this is really the early stages of my channel. But I mean, I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful. We have so many projects to accomplish, and soon I might make a tutorial for people who want to learn. I might use my other platforms for that, or I might just make like a minute long, like how to start learning the piano properly, materials and whatnot. But until then, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys probably sooner than July, but the next piano prize video in this series, the next episode in this series is probably gonna be in July. So thank you guys. You guys take care.